What's up, y'all? It's me, Lil Joe the Master. And you never seen me using the Dr. Dre beats on the block before, but what can you do? Um, Today's the topic for on the games right now, depending on what game or argument we're gonna talk about on Grand Theft Auto 5 and well, or the Grand Theft Auto series versus the Saints Row series. There's been a couple of critics and arguments what's going on in between them. I understand they have both open world experience and everything like that, but I just want to explain myself to this and all. But first hand, we're not gonna get onto that. It's the parental rating system first hand. All right, so I'm hearing out in the media and the videos what I'm seeing is that people fighting over a game, knowing the high price or low price in order to get Grand Theft Auto 5 or Saints Row 4, what is their favorite. I mean, one video last time, if you did not see it or not, and it was passed on like weeks ago, I think, and it's possible. I see like there was one black dude. Okay, I'm not gonna be racist, but anything. But if you can understand my words, so yeah. So there was one black dude and one white boy defending his father, knowing he wants to buy the game of Grand Theft Auto 5. And now the black dude wanted to get it, and there was an argument bursting out who wants him to get it with the low price. What's going on? Like in a special holiday or something. What's going on? Even though I didn't get the full info about that video in the Walmart area. So that was the time I had enough of that kind of nonsense. Like with the violence, the gangster like stuff, don't want to be all that and all that. My thought on that, I'm gonna say this, I really had enough. The parental rating system is fine, but I'm gonna say this to this. I know all your parents are trying to do your best for their children to what game you're gonna get, but if they're gonna be harsh enough back at you, just punish them for it. If they're and don't on my own by my own position, if your son wants to go a gun range or anything like that, ask him like that to go, like acting, with guns and gangsters and all that. Don't try to. I mean, I'm trying to defend you and the gaming community, but I'm not trying to be that kind of person that will always go on with the Second Amendment and all that nonsense. And that's why I just want to stop it. I mean, I'm trying to defend everyone's position on the parental rating system and the gaming community. What's going on? And I'm trying to defend the gaming community because I know you parents are getting mad that violence causes us on kids on video games that we used to play. I mean, I know what you're thinking. I know it's a hard life to deal with your children, and you wanted to like they wanted to do chores and all that. I mean, I understand your opposition. What's going on? But I know, but if I read the health article or anything about video games, just give them a little time to cool down their anger or something what's going on in their head, just to give them like free time and all. But yeah, but as I said, even though for myself, I'll I'll explain myself what has happened in my life now. My dad was strict on me on games, and he was about to throw it out or something, and or and like or call the cops on me not to play the game no more or like that. But yeah, but sometimes strict your kid. Never go to gun ranges or anything like that just to for the sake for your family. I mean, I'm not judging. If you parents know out there knowing what you are doing, and I understand, but you gotta be strict. Give him a little bit of free time. Let him do his homework and all that. I mean, I understand what's going on. But if you have a harsh life like dead life or anything like that, then I will leave them be, let them be on their own, and I understand what is going on. And now, for the second topic where we're going on now is the game war. What is now between Grand Theft Auto 5 and Saints Row series and Grand Theft Auto series are. Right now on my mind, I know you gamers like Grand Theft Auto. I mean, I want to get in touch with the good people to play with, not with the bad ones. I'm trying to be a good example for y'all. I mean, I am live, and I'm doing blogs for YouTube, and you think this is not a live? I don't care for you. The only thing what I'm trying to say here, I know you guys have a life, but the thing is, because I don't want you guys to act like real wannabe gangsters. I mean, if you're gonna play Grand Theft Auto 5, that's fine. But if you're gonna be harsh to players or just gonna be rude, snobbish, rich with all the riches and all the swag and all that, I mean, I just gonna deal with it. I just want if you if you guys were trying to do clean, legit stuff and everything like I am, that would be fine. But hacks and stuff, and you're gonna hack accounts. What is that gonna accomplish you? What is your goal on to that? I mean, do you always want to make people feel bad and make their lives worse? I mean, everyone has a life. They have school, they have a job and all that, a kid, a wife. But come on, you know that already, right? And for the Saints Row series, well, I would not complain that both of them were open world, both Grand Theft Auto and Saints Row. Well, in my opinion, both of them now, it's an open world game. They have good stuff, but if you want like the ridiculous and humor for my sake, like I'm doing, just to hang out with friends and all that, go to Saints Row 4 if you want. But if you want to take like the serious and gritty stuff and all that, you could go to Grand Theft Auto 5. I mean, you guys love Grand Theft Auto 5. Everyone loves Grand Theft Auto 5 because of the famous. Because when Grand Theft Auto 4 was like, like, eh, like kind of worse, and it's only about Russian mafia that we don't understand their language and all that. I mean, I won't complain about that and the graphics and all, but there are some things you gotta know about the graphics or the glitches. Yes, on Central 4, you may have complained or you might have seen that Volition, we're not doing nothing, but when we saw like the glitches, like the froze, PS2 froze on every area where we do, or, or, over, the overpowered glitch, like, like when you're doing like, like you're shooting out explosions and all that, that would cause that to like give you slow game, to make your game slow and all, and make a glitch like into kind of a like going invincible or anything. And I had and you guys didn't know, for myself, from my experience, I had a button glitch on for the telekinesis. So yeah. But on Grand Theft Auto 5, I can tell there are a few glitches when I'm hearing. Partially because I really don't even own the game, but I'm trying to buy it soon. I mean, I want to play it. I really want to, but I just want to surround myself with good people. What's going on in the gaming streets? I mean, I love it. I'm a pure fan of Grand Theft Auto, and if you want to get know, guys, my own Grand Theft Auto game series I played. Okay, here we go. For Grand Theft Auto series, I got Vice City, Liberty City Stories, and Grand Theft Auto 3, and San Andreas. Those were the four best games I like, except for Vice City Stories. It kind of outbalanced the racial stuff and all that because I didn't like that because you know. And for the Central series, what I like, Central 1 with Banking Benjamin motherfucking King, if you get that one, and Central 2, which that game was pretty serious and gritty and really great and all. But if you want to know the fun side in Saints Row 2 and the good stuff, it has that like the zombie mini game. If you go to your hideout and everything, it will give you that option. And if you guys didn't know, from my own experience, if your character was singing in the car and you were doing the drive-by and all that, um, and you got some homies with you, it's pretty funny in my opinion. It's just that like the thought, who would sing in the car during a drive-by diversion and all that. And Saints Row 4, which is a ridiculous open-world game with superpowers, aliens, and all alien weapon technology. I mean, the game was fun. I mean, you guys love it for the humor and everything. I love it too. But the big, if you, okay, on my own experience with how I love Saints Row 4, a few missions that I like Central 4. Like the one where you see Paul, the giant can monster, the Saints Flow monster, of course. That was a pretty beast battle. I like, and pretty much for that I get that to a top for a 9 out of 10. I would go for a 10 out of 10 because with the glitches going on in Volition, what they cannot do and all. That's why I just want to report the problem right away, but I did. But I don't know if they're responding to my tweets if possible, even though if I do tweet them as well. So if you guys wanted me to play with you on Grand Theft Auto 5 or Saints Row 4 or any game what you wanted me to play, I would take it. I mean, I would not back down on my request. I mean, I would not really. I know what you gamers out there like you wanted who you wanted to be with, like the Rab Rats, PewDiePie, or anyone else. But give them like little privacy, or make a time, appointment, and day in order to play with them. Like me, of course. I mean, I'm organized. I'm trying to tie up on my loose hands to get more money, and I'm working to get a new camera equipment. And again, I might say this in my lap right here, right now. I'm using my laptop recording device called I'm using Toshiba, of course, the brand you want to know. But I'm using like the laptop camera for it because I know this is what it looks like. I'm using for the blogs and all. That's fine. But for the gaming stuff or anything offhand, I gotta use this recorder. I mean, I'm working now. I just don't know. It takes a lot of time to get them. So yeah, I'm tying up my own loose ends for that on my own position and all. So if you guys want to make the request right away and wanted to play with me, you can comment, rate and subscribe, or you can check in the description down below. You can find my clan account and my and my and my main account too as well. And you can follow me on Twitter as well if you want more blogs going on, what's in the gaming streets, or anything what is going on. Let me know. I mean, I'll explain what's going on, or what's in your mind. Then you can report them to me and see what is going on in the gaming streets and anything like that, and part of the gaming community too. I wish to be one, but and I'm still young. I'm 20 still, and I know what you're thinking. But I yet got a job, and I live with my parents still. I know I don't live on my own, so yeah. What can you do? Life of life of you know hardworking, gaming and all that. So yeah. So at the end of this video, I'll catch you guys later. If you want more of that, just let me know. Comment, rate, and subscribe, and all that. So peace out, players.